Hey friends, welcome to the Time for Living podcast, your ultimate guide to finding the time you need to crush your business dreams while still having time to live your one beautiful life. I'm your host, Lucy Clark, a devoted boy mum, dedicated business owner and time-finding expert. Say goodbye to the I'm too busy mindset that's holding you back from growing your online business. No more feeling overwhelmed or stuck in the same place year after year. Each week, we'll dive deep into strategies for being intentional with your precious time so you can hit those business goals while still making time for yourself and your family. If you're ready to create more time, get practical tips and prioritize the steps that will make the biggest impact on your business and life, then you're in the right spot. Pop in your earbuds, steal a quiet moment, and let's find time together. Okay, I need to tell you something that might sound completely contradictory coming from a productivity podcast host. I'm not hustling into 2026. I'm not mapping out Q1. I'm not planning my January content calendar. I'm not setting up goal tracking systems or building out my course launch strategy. And here's the thing. Everywhere you look now, that's exactly what we've been told to do. Start strong, plan ahead, get a head start. Use December to prep so you can hit the ground running in January. But you know what? You have 2 weeks left. 2 weeks until Christmas, 2 weeks of December with your kids at exactly the ages they are right now. 2 weeks of this specific holiday season that will never come back. And I'm choosing to be here for it. I'm Lucy, and this is Time for Living, the podcast for mom entrepreneurs who are building businesses around family life, not despite of it. And today we're talking about why presence matters more than preparation, especially right now. So let's name what's happening right now because I know you're feeling it. You're being told either explicitly by the Instagram ads and email newsletters flooding your inbox or implicitly by that voice in your head that successful people are using December to get ahead. They're planning, they're strategizing, they're setting themselves up for their best year yet. Maybe you're seeing other business owners in your feed posting about their 2026 launches, their new offers, their quarterly planning sessions. And there's this subtle message underneath it all, if you're not doing this, you're falling behind. And meanwhile, you're trying to create magical family experiences. You're shopping for gifts, planning celebrations, maybe hosting family or traveling to see relatives. You're managing school parties and holiday concerts and special traditions. You're dealing with kids who are amped up on sugar and excitement and way too much screen time because school schedules are completely off. And on top of that, you're supposed to keep your business momentum going and prep for January. It's too much. And here's what I want you to know. It's okay that it's too much. You're not failing because you can't do it all. The expectation itself is unreasonable. Because here's what nobody's telling you. You cannot be fully present for your family while you're simultaneously planning your Q1 business strategy. Your brain literally cannot do both well at the same time. One will suffer. And I'm guessing the one that's suffering is the one you'll regret more later. Now, I want to be really clear about something because I know how your brain works. I know that the second I say don't hustle into 2026, part of you panics and thinks, but does that mean I'm giving up? Does that mean I'm not serious about my business? Does that mean I'm choosing to stay small? No, that's not what it means. Choosing to be present in December isn't quitting. It's not laziness. It's not lack of ambition. Let me tell you what I'm doing. I'm taking actual time off. These episodes, they're pre-recorded because I'm traveling to the UK to spend time with my family. And you know what I keep thinking about? Getting to see my mum and dad wake up with my son on Christmas morning. That's what I'm choosing. Not because my business doesn't matter, not because I don't have big goals for 2026, but because my core value, the thing that matters more than anything else, is my family value. And here's the truth that hustle culture doesn't want you to know. Being present for what matters most isn't at odds with building a successful business. It's actually the whole point. Think about why you started this business in the first place. I'm willing to bet it wasn't so you could spend December stressed out and distracted, planning for January while your kids are literally right in front of you asking you to watch them do something or help them bake cookies or just be there. You probably started this business because you wanted more time with your family, more flexibility, more presence, more ability to show up for the moments that matter. Your business should fund your life, not consume it. Let me tell you what I actually did. I did my January planning in November. It's not perfect. It's actually pretty scrappy, but it's done. And you know what I'm not doing right now? I'm not tweaking it. I'm not refining it. I'm not adding more to it. I'm not going back in and optimizing or perfecting or making it better. Because here's what I know about myself. If I open that plan right now, I will tinker with it. I will second guess it. I will convince myself it needs more work. And suddenly I'm spending December in my business plan instead of with my family. Done is better than perfect, especially in December. But let's get really honest about what happens when you don't make that choice. When you do try to refine your plan or create your plan or prep for January during these 2 weeks. You're sitting on the couch with your kids watching a holiday movie, but you're on your phone tweaking your content calendar. You're physically there, but you're not actually there. And your kids can tell. They always can tell. You're at the school holiday concert, but you're mentally running through your January launch timeline. You see your kid on stage, but you're not fully experiencing it because half your brain is 3 weeks in the future. Or you're baking cookies or decorating the tree or driving around looking at Christmas lights, and you're doing it. You're checking the boxes, but there's this layer of distraction, this mental tab that's always open, always running, always pulling you towards January. And here's what breaks my heart about this. You can't get these moments back. Your child will never be 7 years old at Christmas again, or 5 or 12. Whatever age they're right now, this is it. This is the only December 2025 you will get with them at this exact stage of life. For me, like I said, I'm choosing to see my mom and dad wake up with my son on Christmas morning. I'm choosing to be fully there for that, not half there with part of my brain in Q1. January will still be there. Your goals will still be there. Your business will still be there. But this specific December, it's not coming back. Now, maybe you did your planning already too. Maybe you've got January sketched out, even if it's rough. If that's you, same message. Step away from it. Don't refine it. Don't perfect it. It's done for now. But maybe you haven't done any planning yet. Maybe you're sitting here thinking, oh no, I should have planned in November like Lucy. Now I'm behind. Here's what I say to you if you haven't planned yet. Now might not be the time. Now I know what you're thinking, but Lucy, I can do both. I can be present and prep for January. I can create magical family moments and keep my business momentum going. I just need to be more organized, more efficient, more disciplined. And I want to gently push back on that because I think that's the lie we've been sold. The lie that if we just optimize enough, if you just get your systems tight enough, if you just wake up early enough or stay up late enough, you can do it all without anything suffering. But the truth is, attention is finite. Present requires actual mental space, and you can't manufacture more capacity just by trying harder. When you're trying to create magical family experiences while also planning celebrations, while also shopping for gifts, while also organizing events, while also keeping up business momentum, while also doing your January planning, something gives. Something always gives. And usually it's your actual presence. It's your ability to be fully in the moment you're in. It's the quality of your attention with your family. You end up looking perfect on the outside, decorated house, thoughtful gifts, business still running, but feeling constantly fractured on the inside, doing everything but enjoying nothing, checking boxes but missing moments. You're at the holiday concert, but you're not really watching. You're baking cookies, but you're distracted. You're opening presents, but part of you is already thinking about January 2nd. Is that what you really want? Because I don't think it is. I think what you actually want is to stop hustling through the holidays and just be with your family. And here's the thing. If you haven't done your planning yet, trying to do it now in the middle of all this, you're not setting yourself up for success. You know what happens when you try to plan your business during December chaos? You make decisions based on stress, not strategy. You create plans you won't actually follow because they don't account for your real life. January planning done in December desperation rarely serves you well. Sometimes the most strategic thing you can do is wait until you have the actual mental space to think clearly. You can figure out January in January. You can literally sit down on January 2nd or 3rd and sketch out your plan then. It might be rough, it might be scrappy, but it will be made with a clear head, not a stressed out one. So what does it actually look like to choose presents over prep? What does it mean to not hustle into 2026? For me, it means I've pre-recorded these episodes so I can completely unplug when I'm with my family in the UK. It means I'm not checking Slack or answering client emails or working on course content. It means my laptop stays closed. It means I get to be fully there when my son wakes up on Christmas morning. I get to watch my parents' faces when they see him. I get to be in that moment without my phone buzzing or my brain spinning about business tasks. And it means I'm not touching my January plan, even though I know I could make it better, even though I see ways to refine it. I'm leaving it alone. Because my plan doesn't need to be perfect. It needs to be good enough, and it already is. And here's what it doesn't mean. It doesn't mean my business stops existing. It doesn't mean I'm throwing away my goals or giving up my growth or deciding that ambition doesn't matter anymore. It means I'm making a conscious choice about where my attention goes during these specific 2 weeks. For you, it might look different depending on where you are. If you've already done some planning, step away from it. Don't refine it. Don't tweak it. Don't add just one more thing. It's good enough for now. Be at the cookie decorating. Be at the tree lighting. Be at the school concert, and actually be there. And if you haven't done any planning yet, give yourself permission to wait. You're not behind, you're not failing, you're just choosing to do your planning when you actually have the mental space for it, and that's not right now in the middle of December chaos. Be with your kids, enjoy the holiday movie, drive around looking at lights without mentally drafting your January content calendar. And maybe you're not taking full time off like I am, maybe you're still working, but you're protecting certain moments. Maybe you're saying no to the planning stuff, but yes to maintaining your current business operations. The point isn't that there's one right way to do this. The point is that you get to choose, and your choice matters. You don't have to hustle into 2026 just because everyone else is. You don't have to sacrifice December because of January preparation. And you definitely don't have to create a perfect plan in the worst possible environment for clear thinking. Now, here's something important. Choosing present doesn't mean you can't reflect. In fact, I think reflection actually helps you be more present. Next week, on December 23rd, I'm going to share the 3 questions I asked myself before 2026. Not aggressive goal-setting questions, not how can I 10x my business questions, but gentle, reflective questions that help me understand what I want to carry forward and what I want to leave behind. Because there's a difference between hustling into the future and thoughtfully considering what you want the future to hold. There's a difference between frantic preparation and intentional reflection. Reflection can actually deepen your presence. It can actually help you appreciate where you are right now. It can help you notice what's working and what's not without immediately jumping into fix-it mode. It creates space to be grateful for this moment instead of constantly reaching for the next one. So we'll do that together next week. But right now, we're just going to be here, in December, with our families, with our kids, with whatever this season holds. So here's what I want you to take away from this episode. You have permission to be here right now. You have permission to let January wait. You have permission to choose presence over preparation. This doesn't make you less ambitious. This doesn't make you less serious about your business. This doesn't mean that you're not going to have an incredible 2026. It means you understand that your business is supposed to support your life, not consume it. It means you know that some things matter more than getting ahead. It means you're willing to trust that you'll figure out January when January gets here. Because here's what I know for sure. You'll never regret being fully present for Christmas morning with your kids. But you might regret missing it because you were planning Q1. So whatever you're holding, whatever business task or January prep or future planning you're clutching, I'm giving you permission to put it down for the next 2 weeks. Be here. Be with your family. Be in this December. January will still be there. Your goals will still be there. Your business will still be there. But this December, this exact moment with your kids at these ages, it's not coming back. So don't miss it. And I'll see you next week for a gentle year-end reflection. Until then, be present, and that's enough. Hey friends, thank you so much for tuning in to the Time for Living podcast today. If this episode inspired you to take action and save time, I'd be so grateful if you could leave a written review and subscribe over on Apple Podcasts. Your feedback means the world to me and helps us reach even more amazing people like you. If you know a friend who needs to hear this message, share this episode with them. And remember, your time is precious, so make every moment count. Until next time, keep dreaming, keep living, and keep making time for what matters most.